And despite everything I have tried, my romantic relationship is not working. And what do I do? After my 3 years relationship, we are now working towards break. And I'm tired. I'm just tired. There are no good women out there. There are no good men out there. What can I do? What am I doing wrongly? Hmm. This and many more are some questions I have gotten concerning romantic relationship. And in this video, I am going to be telling you some reasons why your relationship will not work, or why your relationship hasn't worked up until now. All right. Welcome to another episode of Random Talks with Hannah F. Okay, first and foremost, let me let you know that it is not all relationships you get into that leads to marriage. Not all relationships lead to marriage. Let me just give you that disclaimer straight. There's one tweet, there's one tweet I saw, right? The person said, some people are so lucky. The first man they meet like this, bam, they get married to the person. Meanwhile, some of us, we have to go through Sons of Pharaoh before we now eventually see the person who get married to. It's funny, right? But that's the truth. There are some people that you will have to try and try and try again, which is why the Christian faith will always tell you not to do sex before marriage. Because how many people you want sex before you eventually get married to one person? Okay, so, and also, just having sex before marriage clouds your judgment. That's another topic entirely that I'm not going into today. Now, I want to tell you some reasons. I want to give you some reasons why your romantic relationship may not work or will not work. And number one reason is that both of you have different views and values on some important things. If you are very honest with yourself and you know where you are going to, you know the kind of marriage you have you want to have, you know the kind of marriage you have envisioned for yourself, you know the kind of life you want to live, right? If you are very honest with yourself, then you will know that somebody who has different views on some particular issues in life, different views, and they are not ready to compromise, they are not willing to bend their own view or to see from your own point of view, you already know that you people are not going anywhere. Or somebody that has different values, you already know you are not going anywhere, right? You are a firm believer of no sex before marriage. The other person is a believer of, let me sample what I want to buy first now. If you really know what is good for you, if you really know where you are going to, and you know the kind of life you have envisioned for yourself, it will not work. People can drag it out for months. Okay, let me be looking, let me be seeing, will he, will she, and at the end of the day, when you are seeing that he will not, she will not, you will go your way, and there is nothing, I repeat, there is nothing wrong in going your way, your own way. Just go your own way. If you are having difficulty in embracing each other's views and values. Number two reason is lack of genuine love and sacrifice, right? Lack of genuine love and lack of sacrifice. So our pastor made an example. He gave an example in church one time, and it was like, as a babe, you have a man, you have a fiancé, and you know that normal level, you know the capacity of this person. You know, say, like this person has, he has more than enough. And you know the level of his perfumes, right? On a normal day, he's not celebrating anything. He can just buy 500,000 naira perfume because he's a perfume freak. He knows his worth and he knows he can afford it like stresslessly. And then your birthday comes, and he gives you, he has told you that I'm going to buy you, I'm going to give you a gift, and that gift, I don't even want to surprise you, I want to let you know the gift, the perfume. I'm going to buy you a perfume, And your head, this person is your man. You don't know the family don't know you, you don't even set dates, you know his capacity. Now in your head you're like, he wants to buy me perfume, so on a normal day that we are not celebrating anything, he's getting 500,000 naira perfume. So on my birthday he should be getting something like 700,000, 1 million naira perfume. So you're already excited, and then he comes, he gives you a perfume that you know that is perfume Aboki. How are you going to look at it? You may want to pretend to be grateful and be like, it's a gift, let me just say thank you. But a part of you will be disappointed, right? I'm bringing that. He used that example to explain something else entirely, but I'm going to use that example to explain this one. Now, you are seeing that this guy is not trying at all. This babe is not trying at all. Give me, my name is Jimmy. That's what they are. They don't know how to sacrifice. You can see that this love is not genuine. This one is not even love, it's infatuation. You know that this person is not willing to put in the hard work that love requires. Like I said previously, you may drag on for months. At the end of the day, is this kind of relationship not bound to fail? Help me to answer. Exactly. It is bound to fail. So this can be another reason when it's just one party putting in the effort and the other party is just there, lackadaisical, maybe putting in little to no effort. This kind of relationship will not work. The number 3 is poor communication. I'm not the call type. I'm not the text type. I put my phone on DND, don't let anybody disturb me. I enter relationship. As how? It will not work. Poor communication, and you have issues, you sweep issues under the carpet, you are not confronting things, you are not talking about things you are supposed to talk about, you are not confronting issues, life-threatening issues. You are not talking about what's your genotype, you are not talking about what's your view on parenting, you are not talking about when things go wrong, how do we make it right? You are not talking about should we involve third party or we should not involve third party. You are not talking about things that really matter. The communication is just so poor, right? The surface level communication, poor. The deep part of it, poor. There is no how. The relationship will fail far. It may go, in fact, you may drag it on for years. Let me just be managing it. A long distance relationship is what we are doing. Let me just be managing it. At the end of the day, or let me just be managing her. At the end of the day, you will get to a point where you can no longer manage and it will break, right? So this is one reason also that can break your relationship. One thing that can break the relationship. Number 4, absence of trust and honesty. You have seen over and over again, you are convinced that this person is not being honest with you. You no longer trust this person. There is no way. It can't work. Maybe somehow you got to know that she's cheating on you, or somehow you got to know that he's lying about some things, and then you confronted him or you asked her about it, and he or she was being dodgy about it, and the whole thing is just messed up. No, you can't categorically say that I trust this person with my life. That relationship will not work, right? Another point, which is number 5, is selfishness. Selfishness, when you can see that this person is selfish. If anything is not going her way or his way, if he or she is not going to benefit from something, they will not go out of their way for you. You have seen that over and over again, and you are somebody who just goes out of your way for them. All right, you feel like even in friendship self, I should be able to go out of my way for my friends. As a matter of fact, all of these things that I'm doing, it's a friend that is helping me with it. Imagine, right, that I now have a man. This person that's a platonic friend is giving me his all to help my career, right? I now have a man, somebody that I'm saying I want to spend the rest of my life with, and he's just there. I'm telling the man, I want to go and film. I want to go and do something that will benefit me, that will further my career. And he's just like, okay, hold that book. Or, okay, all right, I'll see you. I'll talk to you later. No ginger, no encouragement, nothing. The person is just there. And when it is this person's turn, he wants you to move the mountain. She wants you to move the mountain. I want to say the king was born when you are doing birthday. Meanwhile, when they are doing birthday, you would have gone and contact gongo person and trumpet and kiniko to go and do parara. But you it's only a king was born or a queen was born you will collect, because they are just selfish. And that is not because they don't have, it's not because they don't know what to do, it's just because they don't feel like it. That kind of relationship cannot fly now. You self know, and you know your worth too. You know that you cannot live with this for centuries. It can't work. Another reason why relationships fail is different direction, different life directions. You know where you are going to. Of course, at the end of the day, God's will is final. At the end of the day, God says yes. Our own is to plan. God's own is to bring that plan to fruition according to his own will. So if your plan has not been aligned with God's will and is not coming to pass, that one, another topic. But as a person, you should have, as an adult, you should have where you are going to. You should have, you may not exactly know how you will get there, but you should have an overview. You should have a structure, right? So you know that according to your own life plans, you are going to, you know that you can't stay in Nigeria, like you can't be local. You are going to have to travel, right? And this person, he or she does not want to travel. They want to remain local, right? And it's okay. The local is not in a condescending manner. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Local and international, right? I'm not saying look, you get. So it's okay that they don't want to travel abroad. It's okay that they just want to be okay in their locality. They want to just spread. They want to flourish. They want to be excellent in whatever they do, but in their locality. It's okay. But your own plan is that, locality mi ò lè gbà mí. I have to, spread my tentacles. And then both of you have discussed it. You've had conversation upon conversation, and neither of you is willing to bend. Of course, the relationship will break. It has nothing to do with you being a bad person or the other person being a bad person. All right? Different life direction can make your relationship fail, and it's okay. And the final point is unresolved trauma or unresolved past wounds. And this one is very common. Very, very common. A lot of people are going around with their baggages, right? A lot of people, they are going around with unhealed wounds. And so they are bleeding on people that didn't cut them. This one is very, very common. Please, don't go into a new relationship with the mentality of, that's how all women behave. That's how all men behave. No. If you have a past trauma, if you have a wound that has not healed and you have entered a new relationship, I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. That thing will affect your relationship and the relationship will break. Even if the relationship is the best thing that has ever happened to you, it will break. So before you go into another relationship, it's okay, right? It's okay that we understand, we feel your struggle, we empathize with you, we get it that your past relationship showed you shaggy, but be done with that shaggy first before you enter another relationship. Peradventure, you have now entered another relationship as I'm speaking, as you're watching me. Please be intentional about working on that trauma. Be intentional about your healing. It is very important. It is very, very important. Be intentional about your healing so that you will not lose a good thing. And if it is this relationship that you are inside that is causing you to have hurt, that you are saying that at the end of the day, the trauma I will carry out of this relationship, quickly break it. That's another reason why your relationship can fail or might fail or will fail. Quickly break it, because your mental health is very, very important. So in the grand scheme of things, right, it is not necessarily what you do or what you don't do. Sometimes it is not about you. Sometimes it is about you that your relationship fails, right? So sometimes it's not about you, sometimes it's about you. But at the end of the day, a failed relationship is better than a failed marriage. I know you've heard this, and I'm telling you, it's not a cliche. It's a very, very important quote you should hold on to. A failed relationship is better than a failed marriage. So whatever it is that you cannot endure for a long time. I'm talking 20 years. If Christ tarries, you're going to spend a long time with this person. Hopefully, they will not die young. You too, you will not die young. If you know that there is something that they are exhibiting that you cannot cope with, it's okay. Let the relationship break and just go your way. And don't, when a relationship breaks, don't beat yourself up over it. Don't just constantly say, maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe the reason the relationship failed, but just pick your lessons and determine. Just tell yourself that you will do better in your next relationship, and also calm down. Some of you cannot be single, and I don't understand. You cannot be single. You have to attach yourself to somebody. If a couple goes to shine, calm down. Enjoy yourself by yourself. Enjoy your singleness. Use your singlehood to do something. Okay? I know of somebody now that a singlehood like this, she's using it to travel. Shout out to you. You know yourself. She's using it to travel everywhere. Use it. Don't go and be attached. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Please like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and also turn on your post notifications so that you will be amongst the first set of people to know whenever I drop a new video. And I'll see you the next time I catch you on another episode of Random Talks with Anna F. Stay cool, stay safe, and if you have anything you want me to talk about, any topic at all, please drop in the comment section or reach out to me via any means that you know. Tell me about the topic and I will see if I can talk about it. And yeah, if I can, I will. And if I cannot, I'll let you know. But until that time, please always remember that Jesus, this my Jesus, he loves you.